Hello everybody and welcome to this 2v2 Super Turtle on Crevice as Brute Arbiter versus Double Forge. Oh yeah, if you ever see Double Forge on the other team and you're Double Covenant, you can go ahead and Super Turtle them. Doesn't matter what map it is. I've personally never Super Turtled on Crevice before, and if I have, I don't remember it, so it must not have gone so very well. Or maybe I don't know. But anyways, yeah, so this is the first time I've really ever done a Double Covenant Super Turtle on it, of course, but our plan here is to make 3 Scarabs, about 25 Engineers, and some Vampires, just in case. But the Scarabs are going to be the main thing here, since there's really no Rebels to get veterancy off of, except for the Flood, but the Flood kind of rapes your Chieftain, and a lot of the Flood are those stupid flying ball things, so it's not very cool. And anyways, as you can see, our Forge players are both going quick tanks, which isn't very good, but I'm sure my Scarab will be out in time to deal with those. So the build order I used to get the Scarab out this quick was I insta-based, and I made all warehouses and made my temple last. Didn't upgrade any of the warehouses, just sat there and waited till I got 3,000 resources and queued up my first Scarab. And you might think that it's faster to just stay at one base and go temple third and upgrade all your warehouses, but it's not. It actually turns out that this way is faster. Thank you, I Raffle Stomp you, for showing me that. Anyways, so yeah, I can't really get a 3-star Chieftain in this game, so we're going to be relying on these Scarabs a lot. Luckily mine is out already, and it's about 7:15, so that's not too bad. And I'm going to get Birthright on the Chieftain, just because you still want to upgrade your Brute Chieftain, of course. It makes dealing with these tanks a lot easier. And I really got to get my Engineers going, because the tanks are attacking right now. Looks like they just took 03 Spada out of that reactor, so that's unfortunate for him. But luckily we can just, it's Crevice, there's reactors everywhere. So guess what everybody, I have an update. In the last video I told everyone about my new gamer tag, Grand Madness. Well, guess what, that account got banned, so don't add that one anymore. You can go ahead and add the account that is in this video, Dr. Buckler. That is my new account. So go ahead and add that one if you want. Okay. Now that that's out of the way, these tanks are attacking, and my Scarab is being very slow to engage. That's a very annoying thing about Scarabs, is just how slow they are. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you'll tell it to do something and it just spins around in a circle like an idiot. Like, I didn't tell you to spin around in a circle, I told you to move over there. You're a big Scarab. You can just walk over these things, right? Nope, not in Halo Wars. And look at that. My Chieftain Birthrights that tank behind him for no good reason at all, and my Scarab decides to turn around and start shooting at it. Ugh, the randomness of Birthright is pretty annoying. I mean, sometimes they'll come towards you, sometimes they'll go flying away from you. And it's really funny to do the triple Chieftain Super Turtle and just see tanks flying all over the place. But as you can see, 03 Spada has his Scarab out up there, and he is helping, and all of these tanks are pretty much dead. So they're going to have to come back with more upgrades, and maybe some other units to see what they can do to try and break this. But by then, I'm going to have another Scarab. So things could get pretty interesting. 03 Spada's Scarab isn't looking too good, but luckily there's only 2 tanks left. And my Scarab is up here to help him, so he'll be alright. I'm going to start getting my Engineers out too. And more upgrades! Yay! Alright, let's fast forward. Okay, here we are in the future. And we have 3 Scarabs now and a whole ton of Engineers. So we're looking pretty well for this attack that's coming up. It's going to be Wolverines, tanks, and Cobras. And as you can see, our Scarabs are in pretty good position to deal with this. The tanks and wolverines are shooting at the base while the scarabs shoot at them, and that's what you want. You don't want to have your scarab get blown up immediately. You want to have it where it's got a good escape route, it can get away if it needs to, and you also want your engineers to be close to it, of course. And here I didn't really see those cobras that were there yet, so I moved my scarab up a little bit too far. You kind of want to use your leaders to deal with the cobras, not your scarab. Just run in there and vortex them, rage them, or whatever. If they drop a D-bomb, you can probably just kill them anyway, because your leader will be in there and they will be shooting at him, and then you can move in your scarab, and yes. Or you could just use your engineers, but as you can see, Sarah 3 Spada has lost a little bit too much health on his scarab and gets carpet bombed. Ay, ay, ay. He was pretty upset about that, but it happens sometimes. The carpet bomb does take about, like, I want to say, I don't know, a third of your scarab's health, maybe a quarter. Yeah, maybe a quarter. So you gotta be careful, man. Anyways, so these cobras are now dead. Sarah 3 Spada is unfortunately going to have to rebuild that scarab. And it killed a lot of tanks and cobras. It was like right on the cusp of its first star, but oh well. So, keeping that shield alive? Oh, maybe not. I thought the scarab in the back here I thought was doing work, but in actuality, it wasn't shooting at a damn thing. It was just shooting at the ground, not hitting anything. Oh, unbelievable, man. So that could have had something to do with Sarah losing his scarab there, maybe. I don't know. So I'm going to give him a surplus package as a way of saying I'm sorry. And moving on, got to get large turrets. Like there's some straggler units coming over. And okay, back to the drawing board for these guys. Let's see what they do next. Alright, about 9 minutes later, these guys get a little frisky and they take advantage of me. They discover that I have no shield on my base and they just come right in. I thought my scarab would have had vision on that back bridge area there, but it just simply didn't. And my engineers are on the way, but it's going to be too late. My base is dead. So that is just too bad, but on the plus side, we have 3 scarabs still, and a ton of engineers. So I'm at least not going to lose my other base. But yeah, just one of those things there. Go ahead and put a shield on any of your bases, at least one. So that things like that don't happen, because if I would have had at least one shield up, my engineers would have gotten there in time to save the base. So, oh well, that's too bad. Now they're going to move on to my main base and see if they can defeat me. Will I survive? I don't know. That's a lot of tanks. But I don't see green anywhere. I'm not sure what he's doing. And then again, I can't really see the mini-map, so I don't know if he's attacking Cero's base. Engineers are here. My scarab is taking a vacation. Man, this one scarab I was using this game, it just was uncooperative as hell. Luckily I had this other one with a better pilot in it. Oh man, look at that base health drop. That's pretty scary. Okay, here's my other scarab. I feel safe enough to recall my leader now, I suppose. And something just got carpet bombed. But I can't really see what. Oh, his scarab. Looks like there's a bunch of green tanks, and I don't know if you guys noticed, but these Forge players, or well, the orange Forge player did not get grizzlies. Well, would you look at that? So, there is still hope out there that people will stop building grizzlies. But I kind of want people to keep building grizzlies so I can keep super turtling them. You know? Grizzlies are awesome, man. You've really got to try them out. They're really good. Especially against power turret tanks. Anyways, as you can see, This is just ridiculous. There's nothing they can do. The scarabs will just destroy anything they throw at us. If they were to try throwing a bunch of air at us, the scarabs would just annihilate it, and the engineers will keep our bases alive. Unfortunately, since this orange player was smart enough not to get grizzlies, it probably means that he's smart enough to realize there's really no hope. I mean, without some sort of terrible micro mistake by either myself or Sarah 3 Spada, and we lose our scarabs at a stupid time or something like that. But that's probably not going to happen, so I don't know. And I do have a 1-star scarab, I just realized that. It's pretty hard to see in my screen, so that's pretty good. And yeah, anyways, what I mean by that is this turtle isn't going to last very much longer. They're going to attack one more time, and here it comes right here. But I've been turtling a lot with some subscribers lately. Like, I tell you guys to add me, and I won't always like join your parties or whatever, or join your game if you invite me, but I may randomly invite you. So that's why I ask you guys to add me if you want, because it doesn't happen all the time, but sometimes I get bored and just want to play and super turtle. And I've been super turtling so much in the last few days, and a lot of them have only been these like 30-minute games like this, but a few of them have turned out pretty good. I've also lost a couple, but hey, what can you do? Sometimes you don't scout and they just go double summit, and you don't have any anti-air, and you're pretty much boned. But yeah, as you can see, that's the first one gone, and they tried to debomb and kill my chieftain while I was off doing something. I don't know what I was doing with him. But yeah, recall him. And anyways, yeah, that's the end of this video. Sorry it's a shorter Super Turtle, but hey, 2 bugs are better than 1. So have a nice day. I'll see you guys later. Bye.